Hey everyone, welcome back to Inkmattic, the personal finance and investing channel here on YouTube. Today we will be going through the top performing and worst performing stocks overall in episode 57 of the Trading 212 portfolio update. Before we dive into the portfolio, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so you know exactly when these new videos do drop. So I haven't actually added anything to the portfolio this week. However, it's currently at £10,825.65. I've invested £9,616.59. Returns at the moment is £1,208.82. Well, it's changed. It's £1,207.81 now. That's 12.56% in the green. So overall, it is doing pretty well. If we look on the week, it started off at, plus 8.43%, £811 in the green. But it did hit a high of around 14.27%. And it's coming back down slowly at 12.5% when the market's closed on Black Friday. So with this being said, we're going to dive into the top performers. So the top performing stock overall is, as you know, for me, it's Cloudflare. It's at $74.80. So with this, I've got 15 shares currently at £841.77 in total value. Returns at the moment, I'm up £628.64. That's 294.66%. My question is, do you think this is going to hit 300% in returns? If it does, I will be blown away because this would be the first stock that has actually gone past 300%. So, insane in my portfolio. That's my experiences. Obviously some of you guys have done better, so yeah, this is just for me in my personal goals. Look at what Webull is saying, to be honest. So with Webull, if I type in net, I just want to see what the pricing targets. You can also check this out on Stake. Link is also in the description if you want to get a free share on that platform. So in terms of pricing targets, we have analysis. I think that's how you get to it. Yeah, so here we go. So it's currently at a buy. That's what they're saying based on 16 analysis. So price targets are around 83 being at the top end. Average is around 67 and a low of 30. So I still think this is going to hit around $100 in my opinion. That's just me. If you're interested in trying out Webull, if you're located in the US and a US citizen or something like that, then you can sign up to this one. And if you sign up before the 30th of November, you will get 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 into your account. So yeah, for me, this is definitely going to be a long-term stock. I reckon it's going to at least hit $100 in the next 6 months. So yeah, I think it's a great stock and it's something as part of my long-term. I do want to average down to it, but I'm waiting for it to drop below 60, I think. If there is any fluctuations or if there is dips, I will invest into it a little bit more. But for now, I'm happy for where I am. It's currently at £841 in total value, so it's doing pretty well. Moving on to the next one, which is Airbus, is actually doing really well as well. I'm up 51.54%. Current price of Airbus is at €90.40. I've got 5.5 shares, roughly around £447.05 in total value. So that is, I'm up £152.07. That's 51.55% in the green. Well, the FX fee is also working in my favour as well, bringing my overall returns up by 2.06%. My average price is at €60.86. So for me, I think in terms of Airbus, I do think it's going to hit around 133 in the next, 18 months, is which I'm hoping for. However, I do think there's an upsurge in the coronavirus pandemic, and we are probably going to see another dip for Airbus to hit somewhere around the lows of around 50-60 euros. And I will be adding towards this if it does go to those lows again. But for me, Airbus is definitely part of my long-term stocks and it's something I'll be keeping for the long run. The other stock I want to talk about is Legal & General. With Legal & General, it is doing pretty well. It's currently at £2.56. I've got 120 shares, roughly around £307.67. Returns at the moment, £98.57. I'm up 47.14%, and my average price is at £1.74. So, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's doing really well. And, they are a pretty good dividend payer as well with that. So, again, it's part of my long-term stock. I am planning to move my Freetrade holdings of this stock into my trading 212. So, I'm just waiting to figure out when I'm going to do that. I haven't quite decided, but that's kind of the plan, as I just want to condense some of these stocks between portfolios and focus them on certain ones. The next one I'll talk about is Uber. I've sold 3 shares over the last month, and I've got 2 left. So with the 2, it's doing really well. It is up £33.47. That's 78.29%. Gains at the moment is £35.03. So I'm up actually 81.96%. However, the FX is definitely impacting my returns and taking off around 3.64% out of it. So my average price is at $27.40. That's £21.38 for an average price, which isn't too bad. I think I did get them at a fairly good price. But as there is going to be an increase in the COVID virus, I think that, their food delivery business might actually do well. However, I don't know how profitable their food delivery business is. I know their ride sharing business is not doing too well. So I think, they do have quite a good mix between food delivery and ride sharing. And I guess their autonomous driving as well, probably picking up. I don't really know too much about that. But I'd love to know what you guys think about this stock. Is it worth keeping, or is it a good time to sell? Because I've only got 2 shares, and I think potentially I could put this into a dividend stock. However, this is a growth stock and has been doing really well. If we look at the last month, it is up 48.42%, which is insane growth. So part of me is thinking that I want to keep this and see where this goes, because it is currently seeing quite a huge growth over the last month. In the last week, it is up 4.62%, so it is still growing at quite a good rate. So I'd love to know what you guys think about this stock, because I'm a little bit indifferent about it, so I don't know 100% what I'm going to do with it. I'd love to know what your thoughts are, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Barrett Development. So with Barrett Development, I think they're a really good stock. They have seen huge growth. Yeah, so it is actually a really good stock. It is currently at £6.28 as close of Friday. I've got 27 shares. I actually did want to add more to this, but when it did, it literally shot up and I was like, great. Anyway, so I've got 27 shares. My average price is at £4.72. I'm up £42.07. That's 32.99% in the green. So if we look at the last month, it is actually up 24.93%, which is insane. Really good growth. And if we look at like pre-pandemic, it was actually hitting a high of around £8.70. So that is actually really good, and something that potentially this could hit, because as the housing market is kind of in a boom phase right now and loads of people are buying, we've seen house prices rise, stamp duty has been removed. So potentially the house builders could do really well. I've seen other stocks such as Taylor Wimpey, Persimmon also seen huge increases in share price. So let's talk about Persimmon as well. So with Persimmon, it is at £27.02. I've got 7.5 shares. I'm up £40.06. That's 24.67% in the green. My average price is at £21.65. However, they are expecting to pay a dividend early next month, so I'm looking forward to that. Really hoping that it's going to be a good one. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is, so it's one to look forward to. I've only got a relatively small position at 7.5 shares. However, this is something that I will be looking to increase in the future. The next stock that I want to talk about is worst performers. I guess Topic, to be honest, let's be right. Topic, worst performers, and we all know what my worst performer is at the moment, and that is New River REIT. So with New River REIT, I am down huge amounts. I'm down 32.77%. I've got 470 shares. I'm down £171.79. Average price is at £1.11. So not great, not ideal. But they did hit a high of around 83p this week. So, there is promise that is going to go up. And to be honest, I'm hoping for it to get to around £1.05, £1.06 for me to kind of, cut my losses and close. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan for it, because I'm down £171 and yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. It's been something that's just been sitting there for a while, and it's just, you know, kind of just trying to recover. Hasn't really been doing much, but we'll see where that goes. Next worst performer overall is AT&T. AT&T hasn't been doing too good. It is at $29.03. I'm down 5.39%. That's £13.04. So it's not that bad, but it does fall into one of the worst performers at the moment. Yeah, $29, not too bad. I'm hoping, I don't really know what I'm going to do with AT&T, to be honest. I haven't quite decided. So they are a telecoms company. They pay a good dividend. However, that could be kind of a bit of a concern now because it is quite high. Their yield is actually quite high for what they do. So I'm thinking potentially may get out. This could become a dividend trap. Moving on to the next one, which is BP. So with BP, this is also one of the worst performers as well. Is down 26.43%. And I've got 50 shares and I'm down £47. My average price is at £3.58. So I think for me, I think if it does fall below £2 or £2.10, I will look to add to it to reduce my average cost. So again, I'll be keeping hold of this, and I am expecting a dividend in the next 2 months. I can't remember exactly what the date is, but it is something that I'll be looking forward to. And the last one, which is Telefonica. Telefonica hasn't been doing too well. However, in the last week and the month, it has been up considerably, but it is still falling under one of my worst performers, down by 16.32%. I'm down £32.68. So overall, it's not too bad. It is seeing some growth, and you know what? I'm happy that it's seeing some growth because I need it to get to around €4.50 to kind of even break even. So, but however, they are a really good dividend payer, and I'm hoping that they continue to pay good dividends. And the last one that I want to talk about, so Telefonica wasn't really the last one, I lied. Which is Energy Transfer. We all know it's one of my favorite stocks. It's actually doing really well. It's still in the red. It's at I've got 430, and it's kind of breaking even. It did break even earlier this week. However, I'm down 3.4%. That's £64.52. However, I did receive a dividend from these guys on the 25th. So if we look at this, I've got, well, I say dividend, it's actually technically classified as return of capital. So it's a distribution of their income or profits. I can't remember what it's exactly called. But I've got, based on 415 shares that I held when it went X, amount per share that I received was 15 cents, and it comes out to £47.44. So yeah, that's what I've got from that, and it's a nice, decent amount. However, I was expecting it to be double that, but they did announce that they did halve their distribution of income, dividend, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I've only got £47 worth of dividends. Return of capital, I don't really know what to call it, but you know what I mean. And I'll be reinvesting that either into Energy Transfer or Realty Income, depending on what I see as an opportunity. At the moment, I think Energy Transfer is quite high, and I do think it's going to drop down again because there seems to be kind of like some sort of trend. If I look on the last, I guess, 6 months, when like midway there is usually a dip, so it might be worth looking into. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I believe Realty Income is going X on the 30th, which is Monday, so that's another one to look out for on the 15th. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked it, and if you haven't seen my latest Freetrade portfolio update, is up here, and if you're interested in trying out Stake, Freetrade or Trading 212, you'll get a free share when you sign up to any of those. Links are in the description when you deposit some money, and see you on the next one.